Happy holidays, everyone. You're part of the First Communications Academy Gingerbread Wars. I'm Nate Thomas with Bridget Daly and Caleb Gerace.
The rules are simple. You have 20 minutes to build and decorate your gingerbread house as best as you can, and there's also an extra candy table over there for the teams to share.
If you want to have the best decorated gingerbread house, you're going to have to work together.
Are you guys ready? Head to your stations.
Set the clock for 20 minutes.
On your mark, get set, go.
So, while we're doing this, let's take a chance to meet our teams. We have our 9th grade team over here, the Secret Elf Society.
Hi, I'm Avery.
Hi, I'm Malcolm.
I'm Delia, and we're the Secret Elf Society.
Then we have our 12th grade team. It seems they're called the Jingle Ballers.
Hi, I'm Savannah.
I'm Lexi.
And I'm Dimitri.
And we're
The Jingle Ballers.
Then we have our 11th grade team, the Santa Slayers.
I'm Braylee.
I'm Carter.
And I'm Cece.
And we're the Santa Slayers.
And finally, we have our 10th grade team, the Runaway Reindeer.
I'm Emma. I'm Aubrey.
And I'm Kingston.
And we're the Runaway Reindeers.
So, you guys, when you're looking for a good built, decorated gingerbread house, do you think it takes a lot of experience? Like, what would you say is more likely? Somebody who's done this before to come in here and win, or someone who's never even built one before to come and win?
I think you need experience.
You definitely do need experience.
Especially under the time constraints that we've given them, 20 minutes to build and decorate a house, that's a lot.
And you need to have patience because the frosting, it's not always gonna stick together first try.
I need a little bit of icing on the side so these two pieces hold together.
They're most definitely under duress, as Caleb pointed out. We only have 20 minutes here to do this, people. I don't know about you, but usually when I'm with my grandma making gingerbread houses, it takes us about an hour.
See, I have to agree with you, Nate, and I also feel like it also takes the teamwork. Like I mentioned in the beginning, I feel like you're going to have the teamwork to make this successful.
Absolutely.
Because if you have one person doing another thing without letting the other person know,
Braylee!
I don't know if that's the rules or not.
it's not going to work out.
Teamwork is very important because there's so much that goes into making sure that the house has a good structure and stays, but you also need people to decorate, and if it's one person doing all the work, nothing's gonna be accomplished.
Now, obviously, we're talking about teamwork, and what academy has more teamwork than the Communications Academy? I mean, we're with each other for 4 years, and when we bring that into consideration, are the freshmen at a disadvantage because they haven't known each other for as long as, say, the sophomores or the seniors?
Yeah, I would have to agree. I think that not only do I see it as a disadvantage, but I feel like you have to have a bond too. And when you're making that gingerbread house and you have that bond, and you can just kind of start to think like, I know what they're going to do, so let me do my part, and you all have a part.
I agree, and I think that the seniors might be at an extreme benefit just because it is Dimitri, Savannah, and Lexi, and they're very close. Compared to the freshmen, they don't know each other as long. We've known each other 4 years now, and they've only known each other, 3-4 months now?
Yeah,
So,
around.
yeah.
I'd have to agree with you, Bridget.
Yeah. It looks like all the teams are working pretty well together.
Yes.
I think we see CC is over there building construction, it looks like, while Bryce is over there doing the icing and getting that all.
But if you look at the seniors, they almost have their whole house put together and built.
Oh yeah, look at
Already.
that.
You know, the teams have been doing very good, but I wonder if they're ready for a little surprise. All right, stop the clock! Stop decorating!
It's time for a Christmas cookie challenge.
You have 1:30 to decorate all 3 cookie ornaments. Then we will choose the team with the best decorated cookies, and they will get a special advantage. Note, you are not allowed to work on your houses at this time.
Your first advantage is that you will get a 30-second head start over the other teams in just a moment.
The second advantage will be told to you guys at a later time.
Are you ready? Go! Wow, you guys, we saw
sprinting.
She grabbed the green and red icing. Now
I think she grabbed the third one too.
The other thing you have to remember is they have these ingredients already set at their tables. So that candy table is at a big advantage for whoever can get the first stuff there.
Right.
Even though they have to share it, it doesn't necessarily mean that they can't be finished with it or use all of it. If you think about that.
That is
so that can put other teams at a disadvantage.
What do you guys think is the best way to frost in a cookie? It looks like Dimitri is using the icing and
The spatula. If you put a big glob on the cookie, the spatula.
30 seconds!
If you just saw when you announced that too, you could see the energy change. Everyone kind of was like, oh.
Oh, there's
could see the
definitely
teams
panic.
Yeah, for sure.
Scared and the teams that were, yeah.
Yes.
We're decorating the cookie.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Time's up!
Hands up!
Hands up! Hands up! Time's up!
All right, so up first we have the freshmen. So please tell us a little bit about your cookies.
So I made the gingerbread cookie. I only had red icing because I didn't really use anything else. But it wasn't really coming out. It was like sticking to my hands, so I had to just like smear it. And we have 10 seconds left, so I just grabbed some of those.
Okay.
I had a snowman. Kind of missed his nose.
Okay, nice snowman.
Nice.
I had the Christmas tree cookie because I thought it'd be the easiest, but the icing was not working, so I kind of had to think on the fly and use the more liquid one. And then ornaments, I used the pink icing because I had nothing else.
That's smart thinking. So out of the whole challenge of the cookie challenge, what do you think was the hardest part? Icing.
I think it was working like fast because even if the icing was working, I feel like it was hard to like come up with a design.
Good job within your time constraints. Now let's take a look at your cookies. Do you guys want to explain them?
I used the white icing for the snowman because snow, and then I used the black icing for the hat and just used the beads for the buttons.
I did the Christmas tree. I put a little star yellow thing at the top, and then I did just the strands of lights, and they're red because pink matches with the red.
I did Santa Claus. I used this icing just because it comes off like more thicker, so I thought it'd be easier to make for hair. And then same with the top. And then I used the spoon to smear it all.
Perfect. I'm going to use your resources.
Thank you.
Well, seniors, looks like you did a great job, so we thank you and good luck.
Thank you.
Okay, so we have the Santa Slayer. So would you guys each want to share what cookie you did?
So I did the Santa, and I used the watered down kind of icing for the like beard, and then the red for the hat, and then for his eyes, we couldn't find black, so you know what, maybe he's a little sick from eating all the cookies. And to like add a little blush and like color to his face, I used the
All right, good job.
I did the snowman. I used this icing for the snow, and I used the red icing for his eyes, buttons, and his hat because that's our team color.
I did the Christmas tree. I wasn't able to get this out. The icing was like really thick, so I tried.
So Cece, we saw you sprint in the beginning for these two icings. What was your thought process going for them?
Well, they're Christmas cookies, so obviously you're gonna need like red. Like I looked at the cookies and I'm like, oh no, we need red and green obviously because it's a Christmas tree and Santa and everything. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get it before everybody else gets it. Teams were mad, but I don't care. I don't think that's sabotaging. I think that's just me using my resources well.
Smart thinking. Well, thank you guys and good luck.
Thank you.
All right, so here we have the runaway reindeers. Tell us a little bit about your cookies.
The white icing was really watery, so it's kind of falling off, but we put the red sprinkles on top to add color.
I did the Christmas tree, and the last 10 seconds, I took the green from the juniors, so I tried my best to scatter it out, and then I added a few ornaments and a star.
I did Santa Claus. I did a really good job on the hat part, but then this thing, it smooths it out, had pink on it, and it messed up the beard terribly. As you can see, there's pink on it, but overall I think it's a good Santa.
I'd agree with the hat does look good.
Yeah, the hat is very good.
Well, we thank you guys and good luck.
Thank you.
I think we were doing pretty good with our cookies. I looked over to our left and I see the Santa Slayers actually have really good ones though, so I don't know anymore.
We did the best that we could.
Yeah, I definitely think there were some that were better than others. Not mine. Looking over, it definitely was intimidating to see the seniors' cookies because it wasn't close.
So I think we've decided?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. And the winner is... the Santa Sleigh.
Santa Slayers, for winning, you have gained a 30-second advantage over the other teams to start decorating your house again.
Okay, Team Santa Slayers, it's back to decorating. And go! I really tell you, I think that green icing really did pay off.
Here you go.
Theirs was so put together and smooth over.
I see that you took the sprinkles from the sophomores.
Yes, I did. We need them more than them, and we obviously have better cookies, so that sucks for them.
It's all fair play.
She said that people were mad, but look, they won, so can you really blame
It was
her?
realistic too.
Yeah.
Everything fit the theme.
Now, I will say that the Jingle Ballers did have very good
yes.
cookies,
Yes.
but I believe if they did have that help of that green
Red
icing,
and green, yeah.
it would really
It would have.
benefited them.
Okay, other teams, you can start back up.
Now, one thing I did notice while we were over there, it seems that the Secret Elf Society and the Runaway Reindeer don't really have anything built up yet.
Yeah, that is a
Whereas
fact.
the Jingle Ballers, like you said, already basically have their entire house up.
And it looks like the Santa Slayers had a roof done and they put graham crackers on the roof, which I think was very creative and smart.
I agree, and I also do believe that that 30 seconds really did help them get
absolutely.
ahead of the Jingle Ballers.
So I
Time
think
is
something
crucial.
very fun to mention, and in good old Woodstown spirit, they're not just building regular houses, and I think that's what we need to mention. They're building barns, and they have animal
Oh,
cookies
yeah.
also. So I thought that was really cool.
Wait, wrong color. Wrong color. I forgot what the cow looks like. Can I have the black?
I think we have a little bit of tension with the Santa Slayers, though. That's another thing that I noticed, and I think that's something that, like, because they all wanted to go a certain way, I feel like that can kind of make heads butt. So on the other end of it, they can work together. We can see that with the cookie challenge. So it's whether or not they can pull out. But if you compare them to the seniors, notice how they're helping each other out.
Yes, the seniors are working more together.
That's very good. I'd agree with Caleb in saying that while the Santa Slayers are doing a very good job at doing their own different things, the Jingle Ballers are helping each other, and that may actually
Be better.
a better idea.
Stop the clock, hands up. It's time for your next challenge.
In this challenge, 2 team members must complete a task while the third continues to decorate their house. After the second teammate completes their task, or after 1 minute, then they go back to decorating.
In the gingerbread cookie shuffle, where you put a cookie on your forehead and try to get into your mouth without using any hands. As a team, you need to catch 2 in total.
Again, this challenge shouldn't take you long, but if you run into some problems, you'll be sent back to your station after a minute.
The Santa Slayers, as the winner of Challenge 1, you can keep working as a team, and you can choose who does the challenge for each team. Go ahead and pick 2 people from each team. Okay, Cece, select 2 people from each team.
From the Secret Elf Society, we're going to choose Avery and Delia. From the Jingle Ballers, we're going to choose Lexi and Savannah. And from the Runaway Reindeer, we're going to choose Emma and Aubrey.
She definitely did that strategically, and you can definitely see by her mind the way that she did things, and I think that's definitely something that can put other teams at a disadvantage.
Okay, you guys, grab your cookies. Okay, so everyone, including team members who are building gingerbread houses, when I say go, everyone starts doing their things, whether it's the challenge or decorating, okay? On your mark, get set, go. Start the clock.
So this challenge is definitely something that I think is a little bit hard to do, but also can be easy in whether way you think about it.
Yes, it really does have a lot.
Dang, they finished quick, okay.
They finished quick, and Runaway Reindeer wastes really no time in doing this. Other teams looking like they're struggling a little bit more.
For sure.
The Secret Elf Society looks like they are having a little bit of a hard time. However, the Jingle Ballers look like they're making progress.
Oh, Lexi gets it all the way down, but
and missed it.
They keep slipping.
And just
Savannah's
remember,
doing pretty
after
well.
a minute, they get sent back. It's not like they have any time to really.
However, though, you know, a minute without their teammate, that is definitely.
That is crucial.
That is true.
Up, it looks like the Jingle Ballers made it.
They have 5 seconds left.
3, 2.
Okay.
Time's up.
Secret Elf Society, back to your table. Wow, so Secret Elf Society, both members actually were the only 2 not able to get that done. The Jingle Ballers did get it at the very end, but did they really make up any time? They still really used a minute of their time to do it. We have cookies on the floor. It is a mess.
And to people watching at home, a minute might not seem like much, but when you're under 20 minutes to build and decorate a whole Christmas gingerbread house, that's a lot.
It is a lot.
That's a lot on your plate. So that 1 minute can really take some.
I think this was a great advantage for both the juniors and the Santa Slayers. and the runaway reindeer just because of how quickly they were able to get the cookies.
Oh my goodness, it took them like 2 seconds within time.
Yes.
Both of them were out of their chairs and back at their table.
But again, if you look around, the only one that has their house fully built is the Jingle Ballers.
Yeah, that is concerning, especially as we're running down on the clock right now.
And I feel like if you don't have your gingerbread house built, it doesn't matter if it's decorated or not. So the runaway reindeers may have their gingerbread house decorated, but if it's not up and built, what can the judges even say about that?
Yep. Oh my gosh, down goes the Secret Elf Society's barn. Oh my goodness, and we don't have that much time left, folks. They're gonna have to scurry and scramble to get this thing back up.
Oh, that is a shame. It looks like they're rebuilding the whole thing from scratch.
Does that look good as a bush, or does that look janky?
That looks janky.
Should I eat it?
Yeah. Don't eat it.
I came into this so confident too. I was like, oh my goodness, we're gonna be so good at this. It's gonna look so good. No.
Our co-host Caleb just went down and took a look at everybody's houses. Caleb, how are the houses looking?
So the runaway reindeer, our hypothesis was correct. They have started decorating before they put their house up. And I will say, it does look very good. The Santa Slayers, they're pushing it. They have a cool little walkway, but their house really isn't built or decorated.
5 minutes left.
Okay, should we just do marshmallows and line the outside of Dimitri? Dimitri, can we get more marshmallows, please?
Alright, I need to decorate the front.
So like I said, I came back and I reported. So the runaway reindeer, they have all their stuff decorated, it's just not built yet, which it looks really good, so maybe that was their advantage.
Yes.
The Santa Slayers, their house is not built yet, not a lot of decoration on it. They have a cool little walkway. They're utilizing their tray, so I think that's very cool.
That's smart.
But I hope they can get their house up in time. The Jingle Ballers are putting on a show for us today, and I will say that their house is built, they're decorated, they have great use of powdered sugar, so I definitely think they're a high competitor. And as we saw earlier, the Secret Elf Society, their house went down, and it just sucks to see. But in all reality, hey, it's a challenge, so they have to make back up.
I think they were able to get it. It looks like they were able to get it back up and standing, and hopefully.
All the teams are doing really great, but I think the one thing, like we said earlier, about the Jingle Ballers is that as seniors, they've been with each other for so long. 2 minutes remaining! 2 minutes remaining!
So it does look like the runaway reindeer did get their house up, and it actually looks very creative. It looks like they used the red icing as like barn doors.
Do they have a red barn?
They do have a red barn. So actually decorating first, that might have been the best idea that they had.
I must say.
It looks like the juniors also, or the Santa Slayers also have a red barn.
If you look, all the houses are up and built, but now it's just a competition of who can make it stay and who can decorate it the best.
Yes.
This is a lot of pressure on our contestants.
This is a lot of pressure.
1 minute remaining! 1 minute!
Guys, now we are at crunch time. We got...
I'm stressed for them. I don't think
with 1 minute remaining, with 1 minute remaining, and from our distance, what we can see, who would you put your votes on for winning this challenge?
You know,
I'm good.
The runaway reindeer really need to get that roof up really quick, and if they do, I'd have put them in the running because they have very nice decor. While as the Jingle Ballers, they may not have that nice red color on their roof.
It's put together. I'm gonna have to go against you guys with this one. I think the Jingle Ballers have it in the bag with this.
You know what? I might have to agree with you.
Wait, get two blue, one red. Get two blue, one red.
Oh yeah, 2 blue, 1 red, because we're our jerseys. 2 blue, 1 red.
10,
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands up!
The 2023 Gingerbread War is over! Teams, you can head out while we bring the judges in. See you in a bit.
All right, let's meet our judges. First up, we have the Superintendent of Woodstown-Powell's Grove Regional School District, Dr. Myrick. Next, we have Woodstown High School Science Teacher, Mrs. Williams. The Principal of Woodstown High School, Mr. Senior, and Senior Student Taylor Sparks.
Judges, you'll be scoring the gingerbread houses based on use of materials, technique and skill, level of detail, creativity and originality, and overall appearance. So let's get judging.
Teams, the judges' scores are in. The second place team will win a $25 Applebee's gift card, and the first place team wins a $50 gift card to Pat's Pizza,
as well as being the first ever Woodstown High School Communications Academy Gingerbread War winner. In fourth place, the Santa Slayers. The Santa Slayers had 36 points total.
In third place, the Runaway Reindeer, with a total of 66 points.
And the winner, with a staggering 97 points, of the 2023 Communications Academy Gingerbread Wars is the Jingle Ballers!
And great job to the Secret Elf Society for second place with 67 points total.
All of you guys did a fantastic job. Thank you for competing, and thanks to our judges, and thank you to our crew. Thanks for watching.
Happy Holidays!